Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the new video. In this video I'm going to discuss something about double integrals. In double integral we have two integrals instead of one, and it means we have two variables x and y. So we have to deal with two variables to integrate some function which is a function of two variable. Let's go and see how we can integrate the double integral. This is the basic form of double integral. It actually tells us that we have constant limits for both variables. If the first variable is x, it means its limits are x equal to a and x equal to b, and second variable is y, and its limits are y is equal to c and y is equal to d. Means for both variables we have constant limits. And another form of these limits are if we switch the order of variables. Mean first we have to integrate with respect to y, and after that we have to integrate with respect to x. So this is the basic form of double integral. It basically shows that if the limits are constant for both the variables, so it doesn't matter from which variable you integrate. You can either integrate with respect to x or you can integrate with respect to y. The answer will be the same. So I am going to discuss this type of integral in which both variables have constant limits. Now let's see the question. This question is from the question number 1, exercise 15.1, and we have to simple integral. We have to integrate. We have integral 1 to 2, 0 to 4. This is a function to xy dy dx. Let's see its solution. I just highlighted the limits and variables limit with different color for y. It means y has limits y is equal to 0 and y is equal to 4, and x has limits 1 and 2. So they are mentioned in different colors. So here we integrate with respect to y first, and then we integrate with respect to x. Let's move to the first step. Here I just mentioned we integrate with respect to y from 2 to 4. Integrating with respect to y means this term is constant, so we don't consider these 2 into x in the integrand. We have to only find the integral of y, and integration of y with respect to y is y square by 2, simple power rule. So the integral of y is y square by 2, and here I just mentioned the limits of y that shows we integrate 0 to 4. Next, this 2 and this 2 is cancel out, and I highlighted it with the blue sign, so you can see the chain that this 2 and this 2 is cancelled, and we are left with integral 1 to 2 x y square, and we have now put the limits from 0 to 4. We use basically fundamental theorem of calculus. Means first goes the upper limit, and next with minus, after minus we put lower limit. Let's plug the limits of y, and the next step becomes x remains the same. Y first we put y equal to 4, and it becomes 4 square and minus next lower limit which is 0, so 0 square, and just simplify 4 square 16 minus 0, 0 square is 0, so 16 minus 0 means you will get 16. So after simplification we reach to this step. Now we left with single integral, and again 16 is constant, you can take it outside the integral. Step is just move this integral outside the integral sign, and now we left with integral 1 to 2 x dx. Integrate with respect to x. Simple, we have to integrate with respect to x, and the derivative of x with respect to x is x squared by 2. Next we cancel out 2 with 16, and we are left with 8. And now we plug upper limit and lower limit. Again, upper limit, we plug upper limit first, and then after minus sign we plug the lower limit. So in this case x is 2, so 2 square minus, then put x is equal to 1, you get 1 square. 2 square is 4, 1 square is 1, 4 minus 1 3, and 2 into 3 is equal to 6. So this is the answer of our integral, double integral, that is 6. Do comment and like this video. Thanks for watching.